Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our program, Just Overnight. No, just overnight. Many things has happened, many things are happening, and many things will still happen. Learn from it. I still remain Deborah Joseph, and here with me,
I am Oluwakemi Ojerinde. Welcome.
the number one key concept. This story is an interesting story because it's a campus story.
Yes.
A lot of things happen in campus at night. As campus student, you understand what I'm talking about. A lot of things happen in school. A lot of experience. Before we start, one thing I learned from this story is that if you are in a relationship or you are married and you heard something about your shitty partner, maybe your partner cheat on you, your husband cheat on you, or your wife cheat on you, and someone tell you that I saw your husband is with another woman somewhere, your wife is in another man somewhere, and or your girlfriend is somewhere with another guy, your boyfriend, please don't risk your life.
Exactly.
It doesn't worth it. Risking your life, it doesn't worth it. Because already emotionally
You're not in a good place.
tamper with. So why will you risk your life again for someone who cheats? So if you had any rumor or any information about your partner that cheats on you somewhere, don't be in haste to go there. Don't be in rush. Don't take irrational decision at that moment, because at the end of the day, you may be the one that will still suffer it.
Exactly.
You may even lose your life in the process. You may even lose your life.
Yeah,
So-
you have said it all. As in you said
So
it.
back to the main point. Today's story will be talking about something that happened in the fellowship long time ago. Sister Doris, she happened to be someone I knew later in life. So she was passing through a problem. And with bitterness in her heart, she shared her story with me. A mistake that she made when she was in school that she can never forget, and the impact of that night's decision, it destroyed a lot of things for her. She's a pastor daughter, and she got admission into a school where her uncle is a professor there. So doing in a 200 level, there's school now. When you are in fellowship, the fellowship president, the president, Papa, and do you know one thing about school is that all those fellowship, they always go for a hot guy.
Exactly.
To be Papa.
Even if he's not hot, the fact that it's Papa, that glory will just descend on him.
So their fellowship president is someone that is hot cake. And she said, it's not that he's only in a president. He's someone that is very intelligent and very fluent. When he speaks, he uses a British accent to speak. In fact, and before she has already fallen in love with him.
I can imagine.
So later on, along the line, the Papa too noticed her, and one thing led to another, they started dating. But Sister Doris, she's still a naive girl, that she's still a virgin. She was a virgin then. But there is another member, Brother Solomon, that really love her. Used to, Sister Doris, I love you. Say no. What Brother Solomon was having for her is an obsession. He's just obsessed with her. It's not love. The person that her heart beat for is Brother David. Started relationship. As the relationship started, Along the line, you know, she's a virgin. Each time Brother David want to have his way, anytime she visit him, he said, no, I'm still a virgin. And Brother David discovered that truly she's a virgin. And Sister Doris has a roommate who she's the choir mistress. She's also a member of that fellowship. They stay together in campus. They stay in the campus, while Brother David and Brother Solomon stay in another lodge, off campus lodge, but not too far from the school. It's one night they were having a general vigil in the fellowship, and she said when she wanted to leave the hostel, she asked her roommate, the choir mistress, that, are you not going for the vigil? But she complained that she's having menstrual cramps, so she won't be able to make it to the vigil. And then he decided, okay, let me go. Take care of yourself. She left. On getting to the fellowship, Brother David too was absent. She asked Brother Solomon, where is Brother David? He said, Brother David. Brother David will come this night too, because he's really enjoying the night with the choir mistress. He said, choir mistress, my roommate. But she told me when I was coming that she's having menstrual cramps. Why will she be with Brother David? She was shattered. You know, now when you love someone and you have something that the person is with another person, she was so shattered, and she decided that after the vigil, she will go to the house. She will go to Brother David's house to go and see for herself if truly the choir mistress is there. After their program, Brother Solomon told her that, Sister Doris, the campus is hot this night. Don't go out. Stay till 6 a.m. before you go. She just said, okay, I've heard you. Before you know now, she dodged herself as she left and decided she left the campus and started going to go and see Brother David and choir mistress. Unfortunate for her, she said on her way she met some guys, 5 guys, and they asked her, hey, stop there, what are you doing, where are you going? She was freaking, said, you, where are you going? What are you doing outside that? I can't still hear him. What are you doing outside this? She was scared, and she said she's going to a lodge. They said no. They dragged her to their lodge, naked her, and in the process, you know, the trauma she passed through at that moment. Maybe she said she was expecting her message to come 2 days to that time. So the trauma she passed through at that moment, her sister was destabilized. Her message came immediately. Those guys said, what is this? They can't do it like that. She now said, what is it? She said, and then I said, okay. Even with that, what came out will still be useful to them. They asked one of the guys, go and bring the hanky. They want to use it. Then one of them said, wait, let's ask her, who is your boyfriend in this campus? I said, David. Who is David? The president. Are you sure? He said, yes, da. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. I will confirm now. Let's call them. So they put a call across to David and said, I put it on speaker, say, this it. Somebody is there. She said she's your girl. Let's know. Is it true? They gave the phone to Sister Doris. Sister Doris, she was scared. She said, yes. But David, is me, Doris. What are you doing at that time? What are you doing? She now said, don't touch her. She now said, okay, we cannot even touch her. But can we use her red milk to drink tea? And I said, no. Don't do anything with her. So she said they released her that night. But it's an experience she can never forget.
Oh, definitely. Sad one.
So when she got back to her room, even when Sister Israel came back, she could not even confront her for anything or ask her, because she has never experienced such. Then Brother David came around and told her that, Sister Doris, you have known my secrets. You have known who I am now. You have known the kind of person Brother David is. So, you see that thing that you are keeping, I have to break it. I have to break that your tap.
Wow.
Not only breaking the tap, because the boys, they have known that your tap is still sealed. Before another person will come and open it, me, I have to open it and break it. Sister Doris said that night makes Brother David to initiate her, to influence her into what she's not. He introduced her to drug.
Wow.
She said when she was in campus, she spent good 2 years of her life in bondage. She used the word bondage because she said she started smoking, she drinks, she smoke. And in her final year, there was an incident that happened in the school that involved Brother David, because Brother David was no longer the fellowship president. He also have graduated, but he had carryover, so he was still in the campus. So there was an incident that happened that leads to the death of one of students that involved Brother David. And along the line, they traced her with to have something to do with Brother David.
Wow.
And she was expelled. So it was through the help of her uncle, who is a professor, that she was able to finish her school, to graduate. But she spent extra 2 years because it was a long time case.
Wow.
Before she was vindicated that she's not part of it. After 2 years, but she graduated. She said before she graduated, she remembered that she aborted more than 10 times.
Wow.
For Brother David within the 2 years. And after the incident, up till when I knew her, she said she does not hear anything.
Okay, is she now married?
Yes, she didn't hear anything about Brother David again. She didn't see. But when I met her, she was already married. And her marriage, she was more than 10 years, but no child.
Wow.
No child. Then she said, when she was talking, she said anytime she remembered that decision she made that night,
she would always link ages to
yes.
that one.
If you are in a relationship and they call you that your partner is cheating somewhere, don't be in haste to go. Don't be in haste. Don't risk your life for a cheating partner. What do you have to say?
What I would say for my own end is that as much as sometimes when we hear of those kind of news, it's normal because we are human beings. Your emotions will definitely play. Your emotions begin to run wild and you will feel disappointed. But you are not an investigator. You are not a policeman. You are not someone that has a right to exact the law. So what do you want to do at that moment that you will not still be able to do if you are giving yourself enough time and patience to be able to study the matter? There's nothing you can do that will be different if you want to do everything out of ace. There's nothing that you will do that will be much different than if you take some time and be sure that the situation is what exactly was said. So I think she made a very wrong move that is now creating the sad story that we are sharing here today. It was out of place for her to have gone out at that point in time. Being a female, for that matter, that was a risk of life and a risk of everything possible. My advice, as far as I'm concerned, to everyone out there is, in the first place, just like I said, You are not an investigator. You are not a policeman. No matter what anybody has done, no matter how hot you may be, the best bet, the best practice is just for just to be still at that moment, because there's no decision you will make that you'll be making out of your normal senses. So the best bet is just to be still. Take your time. That's one. Two, the mere fact that she had gotten exposed to a man already who they were relating, and she found out that the man was not really living a straightforward life from what brother Solomon had told her. At that point in time, she should have just zeroed her mind and just told herself that, see, it's like God is just revealing.
Yes, I'm in a wrong path.
Exactly, God. It's like God is just revealing this person.
Because I know presidos in campus. There are a lot of girls. All those sisters in fellowship looking for a cool guy. Especially they want to associate with presidents and president lady.
There's this thing. It's not just even president. There's this thing with power and position. When you are in a position, either as a president, as in where people see you, where people respect you, where people are always getting to see, like a celebrity. That's to say, people get to see them often. They adore them. They love them. They you are in a position of power.
They're in a leadership position. Temptation will surely come. Temptation will definitely come.
I think another thing I worry for is the fact that Bro David, no, if you are behaving like Brother David out there, please, you need to repent.
We still have a lot of Brother David in the campus.
They need to repent.
We still have a lot of Brother David in the campus, and their head is not always good. That but David now, today, you don't know where he could be. He has already destroyed a lot of things for himself. Pretense under fellowship.
It's not even himself alone I'm worried about now. I'm worried about the sisters that he must have led astray. Those people, respect him because of the fact that they believe that in that office he's carrying, is a representative of God, and then those people would most likely be having issues being,
because we don't know, must be some other guests apart from
that's
sister.
what I'm saying, yeah.
So, our decision today, we don't know the consequence that you bring out tomorrow. The thing we do, we should always think of the consequence. And don't ever take an irrational decision in the night. Don't take a decision that can make you to have a lifetime regret. Because that your decision, at the end of the day, you may still become the victim of circumstances. And the person that you think is cheating will just be walking free.
I'd like to say something in addition. There's someone I know who always quotes this phrase that do not allow a witch kill you, because the witch can repent later. So just like she said, do not allow the actions of your partner to make you react in a negative way, because whether you like it or not, that person can repent later and even become better than you. The person can even, do better than you. The person can become more, in fact, more of a saint, better than you. So if you feel like, oh, because person has done wrong, so you just want to do something immediately to harm that person, oh my God, it might end up in a bad way for you.
Yes, maybe something that you get later.
Exactly.
Okay, we are bringing this program to end, but it's not the end of the program because we are still coming back next week. I still remain Deborah Joseph,
and I am Oluwakemi Ojemide.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
See you again.